show you how we can use AI to learn or explore Kubernetes cluster. So what you see here is Flowise, which is a low-code framework for creating LLM chains and other AI projects. And on the left-hand side, my terminal with a kind cluster and a few scripts and other things running. So let's start. The idea here is I am new to Kubernetes and I want to learn it with a little bit more hands-on approach, and I want to be able to experiment and touch the cluster in a safe way. So first I can ask a question, what is on the cluster? Kind of like explore. What is... So now the AI assistant, in this case is an OpenAI assistant, is going to go explore the cluster. You can see that it used the getConfig tool or a function, and then told me, okay, this is the configuration of the cluster, that's the name of the context. I have also another context that is not active, which is a vCluster, and the current context is then AI testing. All right, great. Maybe I want to ask about namespaces. What spaces? Same thing happens behind the scenes. On the left-hand side, you can see what command is executed against the cluster. And here we use this time an execute command tool, the pass-through for kubectl. And then it told me, okay, we have various namespaces, all of them are active. Whatever this means, all of them will be active anyway. And we have, some more information. Let's see if we have any secrets. Any secrets? This is quite short, 2 words question. Let's hope the bot will figure out that it's about secrets in namespaces. And it actually did a really weird thing here. It said, instead of getting secrets in all namespaces, it actually execute the command multiple times for each namespace. But it found one secret here. So let me see if we can actually read the content of the secret. Can you tell me what is in the secret? So here we will see if the bot will figure out that we want to have some base64 decoded data. Okay. Would you like me to explore any specific actions? Actually, I would like you, can you decode data from the secret? Please retrieve the actual decoded secret in the JSON format. All right. And then get the decoded values for each field. All right, so we did it. I have, again, execute command and decoded it. So let's see if there are any events. Actually, we can go to K9S and see there are some events. Some things are happening. So we can say, are there any events cluster? So it used the validate endpoint, and then it lists all the events. So that's great. It gives me a little bit more context and what's happening. Let's take it a step further and see if we can deploy something. So can you deploy a Redis pod? Let's at least just in case. So now we are actually using the other tool that can apply YAML. So you can see it correctly recognized YAML. It used the apply endpoint, and we can see in the events that things are starting to happen here. Let's see pods, and we have Redis pod running. Great. So we could do things like that. You could deploy elements on the cluster. You could ask about the status of the cluster. But let's use one more tool and see what was the latest release Kubernetes. I'm going to use K8's abbreviation. Let's see if it can correctly identify that it needs to use an internet search tool. Yes, it says latest release was 130. And maybe what was the release theme? Each release has a certain theme. This one had a pretty funny one. So that's an example of how it uses, Kubernetes. That was the release, and it actually gives us a blog. So I hope you can see that with this setup, you can actually learn Kubernetes in a really interactive way. This is a throwaway cluster, obviously, so we don't care about security at this point. We're just learning, exploring. It can be deleted. And if you do something wrong, you can understand what did you do wrong. So I believe that's a really nice way of learning and exploring the cluster and interacting with it. So it's not just a dry information that comes your way, but actually your actions also matter. All right, so that's it for this video, but let me know in the comments if you would like to see more in-depth technical dive, how this is put together, how am I using Flowise, or how do I actually make the pass-through between the bot and the cluster. So those are a little bit more technical concerns, but I would be happy to make a video about it if anyone is interested. All right, thank you, and see you in the next one.